What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, y'all should know what to do by now. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. Also, if you want me on the panel or you want me to, collaborate with me or something like that, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email address. So now go ahead and hit the like button, turn on your notification bell, and let's get into the video, bro. Canelo Alvarez, man. I was scrolling down my little boxing news. I'm on Boxing News 24, and I saw this interesting article on Canelo Alvarez, and I wanted to react to it and give y'all my thoughts on it, bro. And also just talk a little bit about just how boxing is covered in general, man, and how a lot of these media people move, you know what I mean? But before we do live show tonight, bro, live show tonight, I know y'all see a little bit of the different angle. It's because I'm going to be reading a lot from the computer in this video. But live show tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 on the West Coast, 8:30 on the East Coast. You Got Knocked the F Out, episode number 8, man. Great show. Fun, fire show tonight with a lot of hot button topics that people going to have different opinions on, man. We're going to talk about Oscar Valdez cheating, right? We're going to talk about Terrence Crawford's purse bid, and we're going to talk about this continued ducking of Devin the Dream Haney, bro. We're going to get down to the bottom of all this shit and talk about all of it in tonight's live show. So y'all come check that out, bro. But back to this. So, this article here, man, Boxing News 24, the writer's name is Dan Ambrose. He says, the title of the article is Canelo's Lack of Mobility Will Be a Problem Against Plant. Says here, Canelo Alvarez's lack of mobility will be highlighted when he faces IBF super middleweight champion Caleb Plant on November 6th. This fight could go badly for Alvarez because he's got to deal with a mobile fighter with a great jab. Canelo's poor mobility and flat-footed fighting style have been disguised in the last 8 years because he's fought stationary guys exclusively since his controversial win over Erislandy Lara in 2014. Canelo landed only 31 headshots in the entire fight, yet the judges gave him a gift decision against Lara. Plant is the first mobility fighter that Canelo has fought since 2013, and the only reason he's fighting him is that he has no choice. Caleb will use his jab and mobility to keep Canelo on the outside, unable to land his short power shots the way he normally does. Canelo is a counterpuncher who is at his best when his opponents are throwing power punches. Listen, bro, I'm gonna stop right there. Well, now let me see this. Let me get to the rest of it. What else we want to read? Oh, man, you know what? That's enough, bro. Cause this is a pretty long article. Let me get my angle back right. Boom. And I want to talk about this from two aspects, right? So first, just the article. The article is very biased, bro. And if you follow my videos, you go search my Canelo Alvarez shit. Like I got some criticisms of him. I got some things positive that I say about him. I just call it like I see it and tell the truth, bro. I call it like I see it and tell the truth. And this writer right here, clearly, he ain't got shit for Canelo Alvarez. He don't like him. Because I understand what he's trying to say. He even called Caleb Plant a mobility fighter. That's not a term. We call guys like that slick boxers in boxing. You know, if you're going to write about boxing, you should learn a little bit more about boxing. And that's what I want to talk about first is the media coverage, bro. Boxing more so than other sports. Because you'll see it in basketball, you'll see it in football, where you'll see analysts and people that are supposed to be analyzing the sport that don't really know what the hell they talking about, bro. They don't know what the hell they talking about. But they will have former basketball players and former football players on there to give their opinion, and they'll give their valid opinion and break shit down for you. Where boxing goes wrong, in my opinion, is they have guys like this who, in my opinion, I can tell by reading the article, bro, he really don't know shit about boxing. He don't know what he looking like in the ring. When you call Canelo Alvarez, you know, a standstill fighter that can't move, it's not true, bro. That's not true. Is he the fastest? No, bro. He ain't fast at all, fam. Does he struggle? Does he struggle cutting off the ring sometimes? That is true. But he has very good foot placement. He knows where to be and when to be there. Your ring IQ makes you faster, bro. Like, because when you have a high ring IQ, you know what your opponent is going to do. You know the moves they're going to try to make, so you know what steps to take. So that makes up for his lack of foot speed in some cases, bro. It makes up for his lack of foot speed in some cases. the dude in the article don't know shit like this, so he don't include shit like this in his article, bro. And again, you ain't listening to a person that's a very, very Canelo fanboy type. You know what I'm saying? I don't make content catering to Canelo. I just make content about what I believe, and I follow boxing for real, for real. So this is a real authentic opinion that you're getting right now. And this dude is way off base. He's way off base. Like, you got to understand, when you're talking about somebody of Canelo Alvarez's ability, that, yeah, bro, he got some weaknesses, and that is one of them. He ain't the fastest. He ain't the fleet of foot. Because, shit, if he was, they'd probably be cheating, bro. He'd be too damn good if he could move like fucking Sugar Ray Leonard on top of everything else he could do. Or if he could move his feet like Floyd Mayweather. Or he had the quick feet of a Devin Haney or some shit. It'd be damn near cheating, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have everything, bro. So, yes, while that's true, what I don't like about the article, if you're going to break the fight down like it seemed like he was trying to do, talk about everything. Talk about the fact that Canelo goes to the body well, which also what? Slows down the fighter in front of him. Talk about that a little bit, bro. Talk about how he might, you know what I'm saying, catch Caleb Plant with a body shot early in the fight, and it could slow him down the whole fight. That could happen too. So I don't like when I read these articles and they don't cover the shit from all angles. I try to do that on my channel. You know what I'm saying? And so the other thing I wanted to talk about, the stuff he said about Erislandy Lara, about how it was a gift decision for Canelo Alvarez. We got to stop doing that shit with close fights. We got to stop doing that shit with close fights, because Brian Castano versus Jermell Charlo was a very close fight. I scored it for Brian Castano, but I'm not over here saying Jermell Charlo was gifted a draw, because there were some swing rounds in that fight. It's the same thing in this Canelo Alvarez Erislandy Lara fight. It's the same thing in this fight. Like, it was a very close fight with some swing rounds. Lara had some very good moments. Canelo had some good moments. Canelo was the aggressor. Erislandy Lara was the matador. Canelo was the bull, if you're looking for an analogy or a metaphor. But it was a close enough fight to where it could have either A, went either way, or we could have got a draw. So I don't like that he's just showing, like, when you're in media like this, like, someone that writes about this shit, you're supposed to show objectivity, bro. You're supposed to show objectivity. And then another thing he said that was a lie. He said that the only person that Canelo has fought since 2013 that can move was Erislandy Lara, and that's not true. He fought Daniel Jacobs as well, who can move. So while he has picked out a particular style, I agree with that. The 168-pound division is not full of movers and shakers. All right, it's not full of people. It's not full of people that can really just move and pivot. Caleb Plant is more talented than Callum Smith. He is better than Billy Joe Saunders, in my opinion. So he will present some problems. But you got to cover it from all angles when you write these articles, in my opinion. You can't just be catering to one side of that shit, because that's how you lose credibility, right? I think one of the things that makes me credible to the people that rock with me and the people that view me is they know that I'm giving an honest assessment and a real opinion, and that I'm not sugarcoating shit just because I like a fighter, or I'm not going to be scared to give credit to a fighter if I don't like a fighter personally. Like, I'm going to give you credit when you deserve credit. We're going to give you criticism when you deserve criticism. And this one right here was overly critical, and it didn't point out any of the shit that Canelo Alvarez could do to cause Caleb Plant problems. You know, I would have loved for him to throw in there about how Canelo going to the body could be an issue for Caleb Plant. Like, write the shit in its entirety. And then what I need these people to do, these article writers and these journalists and shit, what I need them to do, and what I need fans to do that are running around here acting like Caleb Plant gonna beat the shit out of Canelo, or Canelo fans that are acting like Canelo gonna beat the shit out of Caleb Plant. When you do that, when you say shit like, oh, Canelo trash, he can't box with Caleb Plant. Or when you say shit like, oh, Caleb Plant ain't never fought nobody, he about to get ran through. When you say shit like that, you realize you're setting yourself up for people that hate, that you call haters or whatever. They just gonna diminish your fighter's accomplishments and use your own words against them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you doing. Like, Canelo Alvarez haters, if he go beat Caleb Plant, now they gonna say, now they gonna come back at all the Canelo Alvarez fans. Hey bro, what you talking about? You said that Caleb Plant was trash before the fight. Canelo don't get no credit for that. You called him trash before the fight. So now you celebrating that he beat somebody that you said was trash? Same thing on the Caleb Plant side. Caleb Plant go out there and he boxed circles around Canelo Alvarez. He go out there and he beat the shit out of him. in some form or fashion. You know what I'm saying? If that were to happen, then now people gonna be like, well, nah, you said Canelo was trash and he couldn't box with Plant anyway. You said, bro, when you do that shit, when you diminish fighters before the fight and you don't give them their just due before the fight, you actually shitting on your own person that you're rooting for if they are to win, bro. And so what we got to do as boxing fans, we got to give both of these fighters their credit. Canelo Alvarez, great fighter, got a lot of great accomplishments. He's the face of boxing. You know, he's extraordinarily talented in that ring. Caleb Plant, slick-ass boxer, got a lot of good tools, fast, strong, athletic, big, got very good boxing skills. He's a champion for a reason. You say that about these fighters so that when you make your pick, and I ain't telling y'all who I'm picking yet, but so that when you make your pick, when you do your breakdown, now you don't lose validity in that shit. You don't lose authenticity in that shit because you didn't spend the whole build-up shitting on another fighter, bro. And that's all this article was designed to do. It was designed to shit on Canelo Alvarez. You shit on people when they deserve getting shitted on, bro. And talking about his lack of mobility and talking about how it could just get real ugly for him and real bad for him, without talking about how it could get real ugly and real bad for Caleb Plant as well. By doing that shit, you actually diminish the person that you're trying to big up. Because now, like, if he do that shit, it's like, okay, if Caleb Plant accomplishes everything that you said he was going to accomplish, people going to be like, well, shit, you said Canelo was going to struggle anyway. You said that Erislandy Lara beat Canelo and he was gifted a decision. So you were saying Canelo wasn't all that good. So why are you celebrating the fact that you're right? Nah, bro, you big up these dudes. You talk about their strengths. You talk about how good they are and what they can accomplish in the ring so that when you make your pick, you don't seem like, you don't seem, you know, like you was just on some fanboy shit, bro. And people can't use shit against you. So for me, for instance, I'm saying Caleb Plant is a champion. I'm saying Caleb Plant got some things that he can do to cause Canelo problems, right? Now, let's say I do my breakdown and my prediction and I pick Canelo Alvarez to win. And let's say he does that. Let's say he wins. Then now people can't come in my comment section. If I'm on a panel, people can't come at me on the panel. Well, bro, you said that Caleb Plant was trash anyway. So why are you so excited that Canelo won? Like, he beat somebody that you said was trash. No, I didn't. I said he was a champion. I said he deserved to be there. I said he would cause Canelo problems. And Canelo proved me wrong. He did his thing. Same side of the other coin, bro. And let's say I do my breakdown and my prediction and I pick Caleb Plant. I've been saying, yo, Canelo Alvarez, he can fight his ass off. He great. He the face of boxing. He on the pound-for-pound list. And let's say I say all of that about Canelo Alvarez, as I have said. But then I pick Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant goes out there and prove me right. I, again, have given no one any ammunition to be like, look, bro, you already said that Canelo was trash. You was shitting on Canelo all the way leading up to the fight. Why are you so excited that Caleb Plant won? Why are you just bragging that you got your prediction right? Because you already said Canelo couldn't do this, couldn't do that. You basically said he was trash. Why are you excited that the fighter you picked be the trash-ass fighter, in your opinion? Like, that's why you don't do that shit, y'all. That's why you get these fighters they just do. And you give them their credit where credit is deserved, because when you actually shit on yourself and you shit on the points you're trying to make and you shit on your opinion, you do that shit to yourself when you're not authentic and you don't give people the credit that they deserve, bro. In this boxing shit, when you talking this boxing. So that's just my thought on it, man. I didn't like the article, man. I thought it was too one-sided. I thought that there were some things that could have been written differently. You know, I thought it was a lot of half-truths in there, just like it was a half-ass article, in my opinion. And that shit run rampant in boxing, bro. They got to stop this shit. Y'all need to get people to write about boxing and talk about boxing and actually know what the hell they talking about, bro. And what the hell they writing about. And then it's like the ones that do know what they talking about, they being paid by somebody, so they can't really tell you how they really feel. Like Bernard Hopkins can't really do a breakdown because he going to go with everything golden boy. Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward, they can't really give you a real breakdown because they going to go with whatever top rank. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be their opinion. Anything that makes a top rank fighter look good, they ain't going to give you their real breakdown and their real analysis. But if you want a real breakdown and you want a real analysis, y'all know to holler at your boy, man. But that's all I got, bro. Y'all come through tonight for the live show. You got knocked the F out. We on the episode number 8. Live show going to be lit tonight. It's going to be extraordinarily lit. We're talking Oscar Valdez cheating. We got Terrence Crawford purse bid coming up tomorrow. And we got Devin Haney just being ducked blatantly out here in these boxing streets, man. We're going to talk about it all tonight, so y'all come through and check it out, man. It's been your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV with another one. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bells, put your seatbelt on when you hop in the car with your boy. And with that, appreciate y'all, and we out here. Peace.